Listen, my friend, we gotta have a talk. I know you've been using again. What is it this time? Costco City card? Capital One Venture card? Don't tell me it's American Express Platinum.
All I hear, go get the money. So I go get it. Hate means I do something right. So I'ma let him.
All jokes aside, though, we have a serious debt crisis going on in this country right now. The average American has over $6,000 in credit card debt alone, and the average interest rate is 22.8%, which actually seems on the lower end to me. So if you'll do me a favor, as an awareness exercise, leave the lowest interest rate you have on a card right now so we can see if that is actually truly aligned to the interest rates that the average person has. But I fell into the trap. I have been in this trap, and it's incredibly difficult to get out of. But the beneficial thing is that on the other side of the trap is a life of freedom, and it's so easy to fall into the trap. And so what I see this as is credit card debt is you. You just woke up in a room. There are no windows in the room. There is one single door on the other side of the room. That's the only way out of the room. Problem is, standing in front of that door is a king cobra, and that king cobra is the size of Shaquille O'Neal. But you owe that king cobra on average $6,000, and the king cobra is charging you 22.8% interest every year. So the only way you're getting out of that room is if you pay off that king cobra. But, like I said, you pay off that king cobra, you've got freedom. You no longer owe the king cobra. You can walk out that door, and guess what? All those payments you were making monthly to the king cobra, you now have to pursue some kind of financial freedom. And financial freedom is like the very grounds of the United States of America, is trying to have the freedom to buy your own place to live, to grow and build a life worth living. And that's what's on the other side of that door. But it's so easy, like I did. I did it for a very long time, to just live in the room. You can do whatever you want in the room, really, right? Like you've got borrowing money to spend in that room. You stay trapped and you just learn to live your life in the room without ever escaping, right? But the other side of that door is the life that's worth really living. I was much greater than $6,000 in debt. I had about $12,000, and I felt exactly like that scenario I am describing. Trapped, barred, and just completely unable to move anywhere because that king cobra is collecting on me, collecting massive interest. And my mistake was that I kept thinking, oh, I just need to continue to pay off more. But my first step was actually, well, I need to stop spending money. Because I was just spending what I could have been paying off. And it sucks to not have any money to do anything. But if I stepped away and looked at the long term, I was digging my hole deeper and deeper. The more time that went by that I wasn't paying off that king cobra as much as possible, the more I was trapped. And I needed to get out of that room. Chances are you do too. And let me tell you, it's worth it. It's so easy to just live in that room, stay, shielded, your eyes covered, and just continuing through the motions. Living your life in that room. The king cobra only opens the door to collect your DoorDash food, your $75 Chipotle burrito bowl that you paid for with buy now, pay later because you already owe the king cobra so much, and now you're just cycling into this trap. But hey, I get it. You needed to try the new adobo ranch, right? Yeah. But everything's a trap. Everything's meant to make money off of you. But there's a few things we talk about on this channel that will help with credit card debt, and it's mindset and discipline. That's what it takes. It takes saying no to every single thing you want to buy and only buying the things that are completely necessary. And yes, it sucks. But it's a hell of a lot better than just staying trapped in that room and paying the King Cobra every single month. It is genuinely fulfilling, and every single month of a payment made is like a little bit of weight off your chest. I'm telling you, I felt this. Every single time I paid, it was like, oh, I could breathe a little. And it's more and more normalized to just have credit card debt, which is insane at the massive interest rates we see. 24%, 29%, like absolutely insane. It is a trap that is just being sold to us. But you don't have to live in the trap. I lived in it for so long. Eventually, I finally decided to get out. Paid the King Cobra. No more $75 Chipotle buy now, pay later burrito bowls. I can't do it. But what I can do is now I have the freedom to move forward and build what I want to build because I suffered a little bit. Yeah, I didn't buy anything I wanted. I controlled my money. I spent how I had to spend. And now I am opening the door. The King Cobra is out of the way. I'm opening the door to a new life. I'm no longer trapped, which means that you can too, my friend. You don't gotta use the Costco City card, the Capital One card, the American Express Platinum. No. Unless you are going to pay it off every single month. Sounds like I'm some boomer, right? Just telling you what you need to do. Listen, kid, listen here, bud, sit down. This is what we gotta do. But it is a genuine trap that will keep you in whatever state of life you're in and hold you back from growth and movement because we need financial stability and increase in financial stability to grow. It's a difficult truth that I had to realize and get over on my very own. But I'm telling you the brutal, honest advice of it right now and what I see and my experience. And this is just credit card debt, keep in mind, not auto loans, not student debt, not mortgages. It's just credit card debt. But it can be avoided. And the very first step is don't buy anything you do not need. It's not appealing, it's not flashy to say that. No, most people turn that away and ignore it because it's easier to hide in the room, buy whatever you want, just hang out in that room. Let the King Cobra watch you and collect every month. But I don't want to do that. And you don't have to do that. It'll take some time of discipline, a little bit of suffering. The debt numbers are massive. They're scary. But even scarier is thinking about where it can be in a year or 2 years from now if you don't start attacking it. I am so glad I started attacking it. So my friend, you can get away from it. One step at a time. Keep working at it. Buy nothing.